right, so good evening to everyone. All right, this is the voice of Mr. Osborne, principal of John Roberts Memorial School of S.D.A. All right, I know that you are definitely disturbed about our late start. We have had some challenges for today, but we will be starting shortly. All right, so we do apologize for the present situation, and we appreciate the fact that you have stayed on with us and you are here to support. Truly do appreciate. And for those who are online, we do apologize as well for this present circumstance. Right? But as I said, we would be starting shortly. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you so much for your patience, but we are getting ready to start. Okay, my name is Niquila Lovelace, and with me I have
Joanna Nurse.
And we are honored to be your MCs for this momentous occasion. So we want to welcome you rather to the 2024 primary school graduation ceremony themed Echoes of Excellence, honoring the journey, embracing the future. So at this time, we will wait in anticipation for that special moment of the graduates entering. So parents, teachers, friends, get out your cameras because we know you don't want to miss this at all.
We're asking everyone to stand for the procession of the graduating class of 2024. Okay. Before we continue, we want to bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, we are thankful this afternoon for the opportunity to celebrate the graduates of class of 2024. We are thankful that you would have brought them through a long journey and would have brought them to this day where they can celebrate their success. We pray that you guide the proceedings of this afternoon's program and may it be a memorable one. This is our prayer in your Son's holy name. Amen. We'll remain standing for the national anthem.
You may be seated. At this time, we'll have a welcome, which will be done by the students.
We're trying to hold our breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in us, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take our hands, will you share this with us? 'Cause I lost without you. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough. never for us, never enough, never enough, never enough for us, for us, for us. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for us. Never, 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 never for us, for us. Never enough, never enough, never enough for us, for us, for us, for us.
Welcome, dear friends. On this blessed day, where dreams take flight in God's gentle way, in hues of blue and yellow so bright, we gather in His love, our guardian light. Echoes of excellence, our teens so true, honoring the past, embracing the new with God's grace. Each step we won led us to this moment under His sun. Teachers, parents, loved ones here, your faith and support ever so dear. Graduates stand tall with pride, with God in your heart, dreams will abide. The journey's been long, the future's in sight. With His wisdom and love, soar to new heights. Welcome one and all to this special hour. Welcome one and all to this special hour. Celebrate with joy in unity and power. Welcome.
Testing. Okay, coming to bring greetings for us, we have the Home and School Association, Miss Janelle John McLeod.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to the graduates. Good afternoon to all the protocols, Dr. Faith B. Israel, and the whole other thing that go at the end of it. Welcome to John Roberts Memorial School graduation. As the president of the PTA Association of this noble institution, it is with tremendous amount of pride and pleasure to bring greetings to you. To the graduating class of 2024, special congratulations to you. Remember that you all are winners. This is an opportunity to reflect on the accomplishments and to prepare for the future which lies ahead, which is a lot of things. So not because you are here and then you pass your various schools, Hammonds, Signal Hill, Rockford, Goodwood. That is it. I have reached. You know, start. Yeah. So best wishes to you, graduates, as you take another step to the future. Thank you.
At this juncture, we will receive greetings from a representative of the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Please welcome to the stage Brother Wayne Richardson, who is the Assistant Director of Education.
Masters of Ceremony, the Dr. Phoebe Israel, Secretary, the area representative, and the Secretary for Health and Wellness, Mr. Wilfred Devines, Field Secretary of the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Mrs. Jamila Nichols, Education Director of the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Chairman of the School Board, and members of the Board of Management, Principal of John Roberts and staff, other principals, friends, graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, friends, members, countrymen, all. Good afternoon. I stand here to bring greetings on behalf of the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and I speak particularly on behalf of my director, Mrs. Jamila Nichols, and I'm asking her to stand at this time. And our specialist education teacher, Mrs. Lorraine Marcel Osborne. Where is she? Okay, there's a wave there. And myself, your chief servant, Associate Director Wayne Richardson. Permit me to recognize the Tobago Conference of S.D.A. for its contribution to supporting Seventh-day Adventist Christian education, having given substantially to subsidize the operation of the school. We also want to recognize and appreciate the churches in this constituency that have given sacrificially every month to the operations of the school. And I must say that the subsidy given by the churches and the mission is the largest expense per month, the largest expense item per month in their operations. I want to also recognize the School Board of Management and the hard-working principal and staff of the John Roberts Memorial School. Those who are in the trenches day by day, educating, counseling, training, refining, supporting, and many other things. I want to also recognize a lady that I call the quiet evangelist. That's Sister Alison Baird. Where are you, Sister Baird? And she's down at the back. That's our chaplain. She goes to the school every week to have Bible classes with the students of the school. And we appreciate you parents, those who have entrusted us, and those with your boys and girls, those who have trusted the S.D.A. brand of education. We want to thank you very much. And to the class of 2024, your journey has been a unique and inspiring one. You have chosen a theme that aptly describes the experience you have had and focuses on the one that is to come. You have spent the greater part of your foundational years at this church school and have benefited from an all-round education. You have acquired faith, skills, and motivation to embrace secondary education with confidence and to surmount the challenges of the new experiences and to make decisions that will catapult you to excellence. As you leave the sheltered corridors of John Roberts Memorial S.D.A. Primary School, remember that this is just the beginning of your extraordinary journey. Take the principles that you have learned at your church school with you. I speak of respect, good manners, truthfulness, honesty, purity, and the rest. Remember your God. For all your life, He has been faithful. And all your life, He has been good, so good. So with every breath, I want you to sing of the goodness of God. Go with confidence. Honor the journey. Embrace the future. Echo the excellence. Your best days are ahead of you. Congratulations. God bless you.
Ones. I hope that you were listening. I want to thank Mr. Richardson for those wonderful words. At this time, we would have the area representative for the Bell Garden, Glamorgan area. She is the Deputy Chief Secretary as well as the Secretary for Health, Wellness, and Social Protection. Help me welcome Dr. Faith B. Israel.
Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to stand on the already established protocols and allow me to say how wonderful it is to stand before you in celebration with the school, with these students, with the S.D.A. Church on this momentous occasion. I am always excited to come to functions generally, but graduation functions specifically that relate to John Roberts Memorial, because I know that the school continues to produce well-rounded, God-fearing children who are excellent wherever they go. And I want to thank the school, thank the teachers, thank the other staff, thanks to the church, thanks to the family members, thanks to the entire communities that come together to truly raise these angels that we are always so proud of. Now, I heard one of the previous speakers talk about the fact that you are going into new schools. Some of you all are going into Harmons. I heard, what other school did I hear? Which one? Goodwood. What else did I hear? Signal Hill and Speyside. Is that it? And Roxborough Sec. So you are all going into different spaces. Some of them, those of you who are going to Harmons, you're going to continue with the kind of S.D.A. training and teaching and so forth that you're used to. But those of you who are going into the other schools, I don't want you to forget where you came from. I don't want you to forget who you represent, because it doesn't matter what school you go to, you are always representing John Roberts Memorial. You are always representing your S.D.A. community. You know, one of the things that my mother said to me when a couple years ago, let's pretend it wasn't over 30 years ago, passed, it was common entrance at that point, and passed for Roxborough Sec. When the thought of possibly moving and possibly transferring to another school and so forth came up, I was reminded by her that the exams that are taken in Roxborough Sec then are the same exams that they take in Bishops, and it's the same exams that they take in, it was Signal Hill at the time. It was the same exam that is given to all of the students. So 5 years from now, when you are doing CXC, when you are doing CAPE, when you are doing CSEC, whatever it is, it doesn't matter which school you went to, the exams that you would be taking would be the same exams. Which means that it is up to you between now and then to determine, and up to the parents between now and then to determine what you do wherever you are placed. It is up to you, parents, to help them determine what they do wherever they are placed. And I know sometimes we think that because they're going into secondary school, we have to release a little bit of the hold that we have on them, but that is not true. As a matter of fact, the hold that you have on them probably needs to be tighter at this point, because they're going into a space, they're going into a phase, they are going into an era where they are not going to meet everyone just like them. So it's important for you all to hold on to them even closer than you did while they were in the safe and hallowed halls of John Roberts Memorial. Keep talking to them, and you all keep behaving. You all hearing me? Keep behaving yourselves, keep listening, keep studying, keep doing all of the good things that you've been taught. Keep praying. Keep doing all of the good things that you've been taught at John Roberts Memorial so that you could keep flying that flag high. And if you do this, then I know for a fact that you will all be excellent. I know for a fact that the journey would be a really, really good one. And I know for a fact that your future would be bright and prosperous. And as a representative of the Tobago House of Assembly, I think that if all of us, meaning the teachers and the parents and the students and everyone does their part to continue building this great nation, then we would really be able to realize this mantra that we have in the Tobago House of Assembly, which is to make Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. And I am asking each of you to do your part, however big or however small that part might be. And if all of us do our part, we really would realize that aim of making Tobago the greatest little island on the planet. To the students, to the graduating class, congratulations. To the parents, congratulations. To the teachers, to the other staff members, congratulations. To the entire church community, congratulations. This is a blessed day. I thank you.
At this moment, we want to invite the representative of the Division of Education and Research and Technology, Acting School Supervisor, Ms. Karen Balfour. Let's await her entrance.
up your bow, Mr. Fiddler. Oh, ha, ha. A pleasant good evening, everyone. Me feel honored to be at this auspicious celebration. Me there here from the Division of Education, the backbone of all the school them in the nation. The administrator and secretary sends their choicest blessings to all of who are here in this gathering. What me have to say, ain't no joke, so sit back and take copious notes. Drag your bow, Mr. Fiddler. Please permit me to acknowledge all members of the clergy, the Tobago Conference of S.D.A, School Board, the Chairman, Education Director, School Supervisor, Area Representative, Ms. Faith B. Israel, and Secretary of Health and Wellness, our illustrious PTA representative, our distinguished principal, Mr. Ed Osborne, our esteemed school community, who are my colleagues in education, past and present principals, past and present teachers, ancillary staff, students, our proud parents, our admirable fifth-year speaker, Reverend Darian Rouse, our master of ceremonies, two beautiful ladies, all other honored guests, and of course, our extraordinary and amazing graduates. A pleasant good evening. As a supervisor from the Division of Education, I'm humbled to be celebrating with you today under your remarkable theme, Echoes of Excellence, honoring the journey, embracing the future. As you bid farewell to this journey at the John Roberts Memorial School of S.D.A, what memories will you carry forward? And how will these memories shape your future path as you choose to tread along? On this momentous occasion, I am extremely honored and feel delighted to be here. I stand before you filled with pride and a profound sense of accomplishment. I'm incredibly proud of each one of you for reaching this important milestone in your life, for graduating. Graduating is a significant accomplishment that deserves to be celebrated, and I'm truly elated to be a part of your journey. On this noteworthy achievement, you're now stepping into a new phase of your life. You are venturing into the unknown, and for this, it could be a bit of concern. With this in mind, I implore you all to keep the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as your central focus. Always keep this scripture in mind and make reference to it whenever you feel a bit challenged or feel down. Philippians 4:13. Who can tell me what Philippians 4:13 says? Amen. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope for the future. Graduates, you have worked hard. You have faced challenges. You have overcome obstacles, and now you are standing proud, wearing your caps and your gongs. And I look at you and I'm seeing a future brimming with potential and great potentiality and promise. You've navigated the challenges of academic rigor, the complexities of personal growth, and the unpredictable events of the recent years with resilience and pride. For your tenacity, you deserve every bit of the celebration and recognition that comes with this moment. But let's not forget the people who have supported you along the way. Your families, your friends, your teachers, your mentors, who believed in you, who encouraged you, and who pushed you to be the best version of yourself. Their love and support have been invaluable. As you leave the hollow walls of the John Roberts Memorial School of S.D.A, remember the lessons that you have learned and the values that have been cultivated in you. You have formed friendships that will last you a lifetime. You have discovered passions that will drive your future careers. And most importantly, you have learned that education is a lifelong journey. As you step into the world and move forward into a new phase, remember that the path will not always be smooth. There will be obstacles and setbacks, but each challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Embrace them, learn from them, and let them mold you into even stronger, more resilient, and capable individuals. Take the lessons that you have learned at the school and use them to make a difference in the world. Always seek to make a positive impact wherever you go. To the parents. Parents, stay close to your children. Support them every step of the way. Know what's happening with them, know their friends, know their teachers, and be their greatest cheerleaders. Graduates, you have the power to change the world, to create your own destiny, to shape your own path. Please make this different with distinction. I have no doubt that each one of you will go on to do amazing things. Go out there and make your mark in the world. You are the narrator of your own life story. So write with pride your success story. Congratulations, class of 2024. Your adventure is just beginning, and the world awaits the incredible things that you will achieve. Every blessing, God's continued guidance. Go out there, go light the world. I thank you. Congratulations.
At this time, we will be favored with a special musical rendition by Kimani McPherson.
I've been lost, made mistakes. There were days when my faith had gone so far away. I've been bruised, I feel pain. Some wounds still haven't healed. I have lived through so much, but still I won't give up. 'Cause those times I feel so broken down, so all alone. Are those times you take me in your arms unto your word. Lord, you tell me all these things are working for my good. So I'll hold on to your word, 'cause I can't do this alone. And Father, please keep me walking in faith, 'cause my focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. I want to be there. I don't need the world and its pleasures. My focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. My focus is where my Lord have a place prepared for me. Mansions are waiting there for me. Till then I'll be waiting prayerfully, 'cause Father, I need your presence to please keep me walking in faith, 'cause my focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. I want to be there. I've been sad, I've been hurt. There were times when my love had gone beneath the earth. We were stressed, we would faint, but we didn't stop right there. We bear through the pain and the suffering, because we heard that there is a God up above who could find our hearts and find our lost love. Our school told us these things to bear in mind, so we'll keep them in our hearts, and you'll be the guiding light. And Father, please keep me walking in faith, 'cause my focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. I want to be there. I don't need the world and its pleasure. pleasures. My focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. My focus is where my Lord have a place prepared for me. Mansions are awaiting there for me. Till then I'll be waiting prayerfully. 'Cause Father, I need your presence to please keep me walking in faith. 'Cause my focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. I want to be there. So I'll keep pushing through this journey with faith, and I'll push myself until I make it to the end. Though some trials may come, I'll keep your word inside my head. Past experiences have taught me through it all. They will teach me of your patience and love. And Father, please keep me walking in faith, 'cause my focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. I want to be there. I don't need the world and its pleasures. My focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. My focus is where my Lord have a place prepared for me. Mansions are awaiting there for me. Till then I'll be waiting prayerfully. 'Cause Father, I need your presence to please keep me walking in faith. 'Cause my focus is heaven. My focus is heaven. I want to be there.
Well done, Kimani. My focus is heaven. Right? At this moment, please help me to welcome the school's principal as he brings us up the principal's report, Mr. Ed Osborne.
All right, so thank you very much. And I will stand on already established protocols as I engage you for just a bit this evening. A year of reflection as far as the school is concerned. And when you have as your MCs students that you would have taught, you know that you are nearing a particular position. But I thank them for being here, both Niquilla and Joanna, from different time spans, but all part of the process of John Roberts. And of course, in the graduating class is one of the students of one of my past students as well. All right, one of the children of one of my past students. So, when I reflect on this year, it would have been one marked with progress and one with creative expression. And as you look on the screen, you will see reflections of that exemplify, the remarkable achievements of our students, faculty, and staff. Before I continue on the screen, I'd just like to, of course, mention Nivea Hazel, who is student number 7. She's not here, but she's online at this time, taking in the graduation exercise in the United States. So let's put our hands together for Nivea, who is not here at this time, all right, but is, of course, online. So our present population stands at 78, 39 boys and 39 girls. We can move on. And of course, these are, of course, the teachers that work with them. We have, of course, Miss Taylor, the Infant 1 teacher. Infant 2, Mrs. Belfast, Carissa Belfast. And then Standard 1, Mrs. Giselle Marchand Brooms. Standard 2, we have Mrs. Paulette George. Standard 3, we have Miss Lois and Duke. Standard 4, Mrs. Hakima Garcia. And standard 5, yes, the teacher of the graduating class, Mrs. Norisia Cornwall Sargent. All right, as well we have Brother Horatio Taylor. All right, Brother Horatio is here with us. All right, very significant contributor to the school. Sister Alison Beard, our chaplain. All right, Sister Beard, she's down at the back. All right, and we have Ursula and Judith Darlington. They are our custodians. All right, so we thank God for them and yours truly, as you see on the screen there. Yes, so this year started, of course, with our National Heritage Week, and the theme would have been Heroes Among Us. This theme resonated deeply with our students, and we explored local heroes through engaging activities, fostering appreciation. So you see the school here would have been draped with the national colors, and as we go on, you will see Mrs. Florence Grimshaw, all right? And Miss would have contributed, a past student of the school, and as well the teacher that taught this class when they were in Infant 2. All right? So they were happy to have Miss back at school. We also had with us the art teacher, right, that was part of the entire process, and he would have come from and join us from Speyside. Right, and one of the students here would have Mr. Tom Lee Roberts is the name of the art teacher, and we have Maria Lubon receiving a special token from him. I think she got $100 for indeed answering correctly. And we have some of the other slides there that reflect, of course, his contribution. All right, and the students in the picture there were asked to make some contribution to dress in the national colors. So you would see some of them dressed in the national colors, and Miss, of course, that would have been the final day of our National Heritage Week, Heroes Among Us. We had our International Day of the Girl Child, and this day was celebrated with a focus on our females. This would have taken place at the Bell Garden Community Center, and you see some of the pictures there of the girls. It would have been only girls at school on that day. And as we move on, you would see, of course, the teachers reflected with some of the students, right, as they would have engaged. The main color would have been pink for the day, but we decided that whosoever comes, we would accept. Mrs. Digazon would have been part of the process and would have indeed made an integral or very significant contribution to the day's proceedings. Culinary arts, of course, we are proud of this process at school. This program is utilized not only for having the students execute their skills in the kitchen, but it's also to teach mathematics. So the kebab that you see there is a reflection of such. This would have been used to teach the process, not the process, but the concept, of the word just slipped me, all right? But in terms of ensuring that things go in their particular order or sequencing, that's the word, sequencing, that is what would have been reflected by the kebab. We have as well, Mr. Roberts would have come and assisted the students in the kitchen, and you see them there with their cupcakes that they would have been waiting to put in the oven. So they are organizing the batter and stuff there during that process. Week of prayer, we had 2 of them. The first one would have been Fiercely Faithful, and these 2 dedicated weeks provided spaces for spiritual reflection and growth, and we witnessed a powerful display of faith and unity during the daily prayers activities and presence of our esteemed individuals. All right? And we had, of course, Sister Beard would have been there as part of the process, Brother Lovelace, and also, yes, we have the students, of course, here at Zion Hill. That's part of the entire process there where we completed the week of prayer. That's the first one that we would have done. All right? Moving on. Yes, and this would have been our final speaker. And his name continues to slip me. All right? But this would have been our final speaker, Brother, I forget his name. All right? And Brother Barton. All right? I continue to forget this guy's name. All right, so we move on. We had, of course, the students of standards 4 and 5 are reflected here. 3, 4, and 5, they would have been engaged in the conference session and would have sung at the conference session that was held in the month of November. Right? We had our staff meeting, which took place right here at the end of 2023. It took place at, of course, the extension of the church, and we would have socialized, we would have had our meeting, and of course, the teachers here are socializing. All right, I was the one behind the camera at that point in time. Right, so that would have been in the month of December of 2023. World Read Aloud Day. All right, we need to back up a bit. Yes, so World Read Aloud Day came along, and Dr. Faith B. Israel would have been present as she would have read for the children. And I must take some time off to acknowledge the presence of our area representative, Dr. Faith B. Israel. Put your hands together for her, please. All right? Always present. And always, once she comes to the school, the children are totally delighted, and you get a massive round of applause once they hear that Dr. Faith B. Israel is at school. So thank you, Dr. Faith, for your contribution on that day, World Read Aloud Day. Going beyond the classroom, we had activities that would have continued. Proceed, next slide. All right, so we had our field trip that would have been sponsored by the Division of Tourism, and the students were immersed in experiences fostered and were able to appreciate, of course, our heritage and our local attractions reflected in the creation of these various pictures as they would have gone on. Our next picture that you see on the screen here would have been because of our education blitz, going beyond the classroom. And this is reflected, the students of Hammonds and also Scarborough S.D.A. These students would have been with yours truly, along with their teacher, Mr. Koch. And as I said, it would have been Education Blitz. All of us would have united and were at Plymouth on that Sabbath. It would have been only males. There were no females among us when we met in Plymouth. So that's what is reflected there. All right? Our students here, as seen, are performing at the funeral service of Pastor Reynold Thomas in Charlottesville earlier this year. One of the past representatives from the school board, I shouldn't say representative, but chairman of the school board, Pastor Thomas, would have indeed lost his fight with illness. And the students would have been there to perform. Thank you very much to those students. Let's put our hands together for them who were present for that exercise. And here we come to the Assembly Legislature. And we had, Kimani, could you stand, please? Let's put our hands together for her. Face the audience. So, yes. So, a representative in the legislature for Scarborough Mount Grace, Kimani McPherson. It would have been indeed a wonderful experience. It would have been the first time that Sir was in the chamber. All right? And it would have been because of Kimani and Aquino. All right? But Kimani would have been the representative. Aquino would have been the substitute just in case she was not able to do what she was supposed to. But she did a tremendous job. And you can go to the legislature site on Facebook and you will see Kimani and you can take in the entire presentation. All right? Her parents are here. All right? So the proud parents were there in the legislature as well. And her grandfather is also here. And we need to appreciate that as well. All right? So as we move on to the next slide, we have our garden here. All right, yes. So you're now seeing the lettuce that you all planted and where they are presently. Moving on, another reflection of our garden here. And here we stop for just a bit because we had one class that went beyond just producing items in the garden. So you had value added to various items that you see there on display. So you had things like popper balls, you had mango, all right, that would have been indeed, well, sugar was added to it, sweet mango as some may call it. Then we had as well granola that would have been made. Just go back, please. Yes, so all of it is on display on the table here, and this class would have indeed gone ahead and put on their various labels, so they attach their own names and their own labels and stuff like that to the items that you see on display. It would have been indeed a whole exciting process because they had to bring extra samples for other children in the class to indeed partake of. But they were happy to display their sampled labels. They added, of course, things like the amount of carbohydrates, calories, and all the other things, right? And it would have been a wonderful experience here with the students of this particular class, Standard 2. We move on. We have here as well the brochures that this class as well would have put together on tourism and various places in Tobago that persons can indeed visit. All right, so we thank the students for that. And during the course of this year, we also had Pastor Rouse. And as I said, we had 2 weeks of prayer, and Pastor would have been responsible for the second one, which you see reflected here. I would take time off at this time to highlight that the students that you see before you would have all been placed in secondary schools, and I must emphasize that because not in every situation all students are placed. So I want you to put your hands together for the fact that all these students have been placed. So we had 3 persons placed at Harmon School of S.D.A. We had 1 person placed at Goodwood High, 1 at Roxborough Secondary, 1 at Signal Hill, and 1 at Speyside. Put your hands together for all of these wonderful children. And as I bring this process to an end this evening, this year's success is a testament to the collaborative efforts of our entire school community. I extend my sincere gratitude to the dedicated school board for their unwavering support, please. And of course, Pastor leads our school board. Pastor, please stand. And all the school board members who are here, could you please stand at this time as folks would put their hands together for you. All right? So, yes, we have one that is now willing to stand, but we thank all the school board members for their contributions. These are the persons, some of course couldn't make it because of work, but these are some of the persons who support Sir in all the various activities and endeavors. I thank as well my exceptional teachers and of course the resource teacher for fostering a nurturing learning environment at school. So all the teachers who are here, could you please stand? There are some who could not make it because of the change in terms of dates. All right, so the teachers who are here, I just want you to stand at this time. All right? So, yes. So because of the change of the date, we had some challenges with some persons adjusting their already put together plans. I would also like to mention the supportive parents who play a vital role in their children's education. And I take time off to highlight, of course, our Home and School Association, the president, and all those members of the executive who continues to support the president and assist in all that is required to make John Roberts Memorial School of S.D.A. a better one. The education directors, of course, our assistant director is here on the stage, but our education director is also here, and we take time off to thank them for their guidance and, of course, their leadership. Put your hands together for them, please, at this time. Our chaplain, of course, our director is down at the back, so put your hands together again for her as she's addressing some matters on the outside at this time. Our chaplain, Sister Beard, for enriching our lives spiritually and for quietly leading many students to give their lives over to Jesus. Thank you very much for your contribution. And of course, our dedicated janitorial staff for maintaining a clean and safe environment. Above all, I express my deepest gratitude to my wife, of course, who continues to support Yeah, I'm good. So that is to reflect, of course, the level of support that this lady provides. And I thank Almighty God for his blessings throughout the period. It has been a trying year, but God continues to be good. And I appreciate just what he continues to do. The testimonies are tremendous. I have no time to mention them this evening, but God knows the testimonies and, of course, the various experiences and just what he would have taken us throughout 2023-2024. Looking forward, we remain committed at school, all persons who I would have just mentioned, to fostering a learning environment that encourages academic excellence, personal growth, and a strong sense of service to our community. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all persons who are here this evening, Sir takes this time off to thank you tremendously for your contributions, and may we all be God blessed during the rest of this evening's proceedings.
At this time, we will be favored with special music by the Pan Ensemble.
Okay, put your hands together for the hand ensemble. All right. So I'm now going to introduce you this afternoon the featured speaker. And our featured speaker is Pastor Darian Rouse. So who is Pastor Darian Rouse? He was born and he grew up in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and later moved to Trinidad and Tobago to do pastoral ministry. His qualifications for ministry include an associate's degree of science in psychology from the SVG Community College and a Bachelor's of Arts degree in theology from the University of the Southern Caribbean. He presently serves as a district pastor in the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, along with the responsibility of being secretary-treasurer in the Ministerial Association and the chairman of the John Roberts School of Memorial School Board. He is married to Mrs. Danicia Morris Rouse, a native of Trinidad and Tobago. He is the evangelist behind the Beacon of Hope Evangelistic Series. He is a motivational speaker, counselor, and youth mentor. He also enjoys fishing, preaching, producing flyers and graphic designs, traveling, and eating. One of his favorite quotes is, "If God calls you to it, he will take you through it." I give to you Pastor Darian Rose.
Assemblyman in the Tobago House of Assembly, I'm Dr. Faith B. Israel, Field Secretary for the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Mr. Wilfred Devines, Education Director, Mrs. Jamila Nichols, and Assistant Education Director, Mr. Wayne Richardson, our Principal, Sir Ed Osborne, teachers and staff, education secretaries of the school board and school board members, specially invited guests, and most importantly this afternoon, our graduates. A pleasant good afternoon to you. I'm so delighted to be here with us this afternoon. It was just the 1st of January, Sir Richardson, that I was assigned to be the pastor of this district, and by extension, the chairman of this noble school, the school board. And I must say I take pride in sharing in this capacity and, of course, giving, as the song says, of my best to the master. And so this afternoon, I'm elated to be here. I'm excited to share this speech with you. And before I go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I would like us at this time to recognize the most important individuals here this afternoon. In fact, the individuals that pose the reason for us being here, our graduates. Can we put our hands together for them this afternoon? Oh, yes. Of course, our theme for this graduation ceremony, Echoes of Excellence, honoring the journey, embracing the future. I want to start by saying this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and graduates, that you stand at a crossroad. And at this crossroad, graduates, it is a perfect time for you to reflect on the journey that has brought you here, and also to embrace the future that awaits you. Of course, this crossroad is a very important and significant one. And while you stand at this crossroad, I want to share just 5 points with you. I don't want to keep you too long because I know, Mr. Principal, that they have an exciting evening this evening. Yes, they have an exciting evening, and some of them can't wait, Dr. Israel. And so I wouldn't linger too long on this platform. I would share 5 points with you, and then I will take my seat. The first point that I would like to share with the graduates this afternoon has to do with reflecting on growth and learning. Reflecting on growth and learning. I want to say to you, the graduating class of 2024, your journey has been marked by tremendous growth and learning. Of course, this can be identified by each class, each assignment, the discussions that you have contributed to, shaping your minds and expanding your horizons. You have developed over the years critical thinking skills. You have gained valuable knowledge. And you have nurtured a kind of love and learning there at the John Roberts School. And of course, in reflecting on your journey, you must recognize, graduates, you must recognize how far you have come from. And you must appreciate the hard work and the dedication that brought you here. As you sit here this afternoon, I believe that you would reflect upon the very first day that you entered the John Roberts Memorial School. I imagine that as you reflect, you think about your parents or your guardians bringing you in and you didn't know what to expect. It was a different environment. You were seeing some faces that you have never seen in your life before. For some of you, it may have been a time of great anticipation and excitement, and for others of you, it might just have been a time of, maybe being a little fearful or being scared. Some of you may have even cried. But you are sitting here this afternoon after all those experiences from the very first moment up until the last moment at this school. And I could see this afternoon that it was worth it. It was worth it. Don't you believe that, church? It was worth it. And so as you reflect on your growth and as you reflect on your learning, keep in mind, graduates, that it was worth it. The second thing I want to share with you this afternoon is that as you sit here in these seats, I want you to also acknowledge the challenges that you have overcome. And when I talk about challenges, I'm saying that along the way, you would have faced challenges and obstacles. After all, which one of us this afternoon is without challenges or obstacles, or have never faced challenges or obstacles? Haven't we all faced them? Oh yes. And so, graduates, you too, I perceive, would have faced your challenges and your obstacles, whether it was academic pressure, trying to do that math homework that you thought was so hard, or trying to do that English homework that you thought was so hard, or whatever subject it was. Somebody said English easy. Math is the hard one? Right. So let's talk about the math. That math homework that was probably so hard. Whether it was your personal struggle, or whether it was self-doubt, not believing in yourself enough. The fact that you are sitting here graduating from the John Roberts Memorial School of Seventh-day Adventists says that you have overcome. Can you put your hands together for the overcomers this afternoon? You have overcome. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little secret. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you get stronger. Anybody agreeing with me? Oh yes. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you get stronger. Now, let me do a little demonstration here this afternoon. Now you go into the gym and you exercise, you're exercising and you're lifting up some weights. And the weights seem a little heavy, not so? But then you lift it time and time again. And Dr. Israel, you lift it this week, and next week you lift it again. And all of a sudden, it seems as though the weights start to get a little lighter. Is it that the weight is getting lighter, or you're getting stronger? You're getting what? You're getting stronger. Because the weight doesn't change. And so, graduates, this afternoon, I want to let you know that all of the struggles that you would have experienced, all of the hardships that you would have endured, all of the hard homeworks that you had to go home and pay close attention to, all the times that maybe you had to put down the game and turn off the television and put down the social media and so on, just to pay attention to your work, it was worth it, because today you are stronger than you were yesterday. And of course, as you reflect on your journey, I want to let you know that hardships and difficult experiences didn't come to break you, but they came to make you. They came to make you into somebody. They came to prepare you for your next educational journey. They came to prepare you for your next leg of the race. They came to make you stronger. Now I want each of you graduates to take your hand, your right hand, put it up in the air like this, and just give me a sign of strength to show how strong you are. You seeing them, everybody? Come on, show me your muscles. Show me your muscles. Flex those muscles and show us how strong you are because you have overcome. Amen. The third point I want to share with you graduates this afternoon quickly. I said I only have how much? How much I told you I have? I have 5, and I'm at number 3 because I know you have an exciting time this tonight. Number 3, I want to say to you graduates, celebrate your achievements and your milestones. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Your journey is not over. But along the entire journey, there are times when you will have to celebrate. Are we still together? There are times when you will have to celebrate. And this is one of those moments that you have to celebrate. Let's talk about some of the times that you would have celebrated, from acing that exam, or from getting full marks on that assignment that was so hard, but you took the time and you did it, and you aced it. Each success that you would have gained, all of these things, graduates, all of these things are testaments to your hard work and dedication. These accomplishments are not just markers of success, but reminders of your progress and potential. What is the keynote speaker saying to you this afternoon? I am saying to you graduates that as you go on to your next leg of the journey, and as you face challenges, just remember the challenges that you would have experienced in the past and how you overcame them. Are we together? Just remember how you overcame the challenges in the past. Just remember when you started on your very first day of primary school and you went in and you saw walls that you never saw before, and you saw faces that you never saw before, and you saw people and teachers and Sir Ed and all of these people and things that you experienced that you would have never experienced before, but you overcame. You stayed the course. And now you are sitting here in your lovely gown, looking so beautiful and so handsome. So as you progress in your next educational journey, I want to say to you, when the challenges come, just remember how you overcame the ones from the past. And they will give you a kind of strength to push on. The fourth thing I want to say to you quickly, graduates, please appreciate the relationships and the community that helped that contributed to your development. Of course, it says, there's a great saying that says, it takes a community to raise a child. Parents, you couldn't do it alone. Teachers, you couldn't do it alone. So Ed, as much as you're a great principal, you couldn't do it alone. Education director, you couldn't do it alone. But piece by piece, bit by bit, little by little, section by section, addition by addition, everybody together? We all would have contributed to your success today. So as you celebrate, give thanks, because yes, you have a community of supporters here, but you also have Jesus Christ. And without Jesus, you can do what? You can do nothing. Without Jesus, you can do nothing. And you have a chance to say, but with Jesus, you can do what? All things or everything. And so, I want to let you know that in appreciating relationships in the community, appreciate your teachers. Don't forget them. I need to say that one again. Don't forget them. Don't forget Sir Ed. because you're leaving the walls of John Roberts, but don't forget the contributions that they would have played in your lives. Don't become ungrateful. Sometimes children become very ungrateful. But don't become ungrateful, but be very grateful. Appreciate your parents and the sacrifices that they would have made just to give you an education. Do you know that there are some children across the world who would have never received an education? Do you know that there are children around the world who wish they would have been sitting in a nice gown and a nice cap like what you have on there today? So appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have and thank God for all of His blessings upon your life. And as you reflect on the journey, honor the relationships that have been a source of strength and inspiration to you. So don't forget your friends. Some of you are going to different schools, but don't forget the friendships that you would have built. Still keep close to each other and support each other. The last point that I want to share with you, graduates, this afternoon, in a little while, I believe we would be able to say graduates, but you're still graduates now. The last point I want to share with you, and I think this one, I spoke a lot about reflecting on the past, and I spoke a lot about the journey and honoring the journey. But the last point I want to share with you as I get ready to take my seat, graduates, is to embrace the future with confidence. Do you know that there's a bright future in store for every single one of you? Do you know that, graduates? A very, very bright future. And so, let me say this here before I take my seat. While today marks the end of one chapter, it also signifies the beginning of another one. And so, therefore, your journey at the John Roberts School of Seventh-day Adventists has prepared you for the future. It has equipped you with knowledge and skills and experiences to pursue your dreams and to make a difference in Tobago and by extension, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and the world at large. I want to say to you, graduates, this afternoon, embracing the future means stepping forward with confidence, ready to face new challenges and to seize new opportunities. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this is opportune time for us, for all of us, to appreciate and to honor the John Roberts School of Seventh-day Adventists. Can we put our hands together for this John Roberts School of Seventh-day Adventists? In conclusion, as I wrap this speech up this afternoon, I want to just reiterate some things. I want to say today is a celebration of both your past and your future. And as you reflect on the journey, graduates, that has brought you here, as you reflect on the journey, as you reflect on your growth, as you reflect on the challenges, as you reflect on your achievements and the relationships that have shaped you, embrace the future. Embrace the future. Look forward with hope and excitement. Before us, and I said this at a graduation that I spoke in earlier this week, I think last week or this week? Last week. I want to say to you, graduates, to all of us, some of you sitting here are doctors. Somebody say amen. Some sitting here are doctors, lawyers. Some sitting here are mechanics. Yes. Some sitting here are health professionals. And I am so happy to say that some sitting here possibly are even future pastors and administrators of our church, director of education. Sitting here are professionals in their own rights. And I want us to continue to support them. I want us to continue to rally around them because they are the future. They are the future. They are the ones who will lift up the mantle and take our nation further into greatness. So I want to say to you, graduates, as I take my seat, I want to say to you, finally, congratulations, class of 2024. May you continue to reflect on your journey and embrace the future with confidence and enthusiasm. May God bless you, and I thank you for having me here this afternoon.
The message we just heard beautifully aligned with our theme, Echoes of Excellence, Honoring the Journey, Embracing the Future. We want to thank you, Pastor Rose, for those wonderful words and for highlighting the essence of that. At this time, his wife, Miss Danicia Morris Rose, will serenade the graduates with an item on the violin.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to wish the graduates congratulations on your success and all the best in your future endeavors. Shout to the Lord.
So we have a token for Sister Rose and Pastor Rose. So Sister Rose, I'm sorry you left soon. So could you return to the stage, please? Right, so I'm taking from Pastor's line. So Pastor Rose is in the house with his spouse. So we want a rousing round of applause, thanking you for your presentations. It's a his and hers item, so for both of them, all right? At this point, we're going to ask the pan ensemble to grace us with their presence again, and they're going to give us another rendition at this time.
Let's give them one more round of applause for that wonderful item. At this time, we would have the distribution of certificates and awards. But first, we would have a special presentation by Miss Denicia Morris-Rose on behalf of the ministerial spouses, called the Fresh Award.
Good afternoon again. Distinguished guests, esteemed educators, proud parents, and dear graduates. Today, we gather to celebrate not only the academic achievements of these remarkable young students, but also to recognize the profound impact of their character and values. As a representative of the Ministerial Spouses Association, it is my distinct honor to present an award to a young lady who has consistently exemplified Christian virtues throughout her primary school journey. The Fresh Award is an acronym for praiseworthy, honest, rational, ethical, sociable, and humble. In a world where challenges and distractions are ever present, standing firm in one's faith and values is an extraordinary accomplishment. It is with great pride, therefore, that we acknowledge Miss Kimani McPherson. A young lady whose life is a testament to the Christian virtues of faith, hope, and love. It is with immense joy and pride that I present this award to Kimani, recognizing her for displaying outstanding Christian virtues during her time in primary school. May you continue to walk in faith, hope, and love, and lead with love. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless you.
All protocols observed. I am Miss Cornwall Sargent, and with me is Miss Hakima Garcia. We are both co-teachers to Standard 5. But before we present the awards to the graduates, I believe that there are some awards to be presented to Infant 1 to Standard 4.
Okay, so the teachers will take over.
Okay, pleasant good afternoon to all. So my name is Miss Taylor, and this is Miss Belfast, and we are the teachers of both Infant 1 and 2. So firstly, I'm going to do the most improved Infant 1. Now this is a hardworking student who is always trying her best. She stands as one of 2 girls in a classroom of 10. This year, she has made such tremendous progress, from struggling to read simple words to reading 10 books effortlessly this term. She has not only improved in academics, but this once seemingly shy little girl can now be seen taking charge of activities, putting the boys in check, and even being a caretaker to others in need. It gives me great pleasure to present this Most Improved Award to Leonie Wiltshire. Round of applause. I am not seeing Leonie here this afternoon, so we will keep the award for her. So now I proceed to the Most Outstanding Infant 1 student. Now, in a class of high-achieving boys, so before I said I had 2 girls, so how many boys do I have in the class now? 8. So in a class of high-achieving boys, the competition is stiff. And sometimes just 1 mark separates them, and trust and believe, the one who lost the mark the first time will not lose it again. It is because of this we had no choice but to give the Most Outstanding Award to 2 very deserving boys. So the first one, I call him Mr. Inquisitive. He's an intelligent and curious student who loves to learn. He is often heard at the end of every school day asking me, "Miss, do we have homework?" Or, "Miss, can I have a new book to read?" Or, "Miss, when is spelling test?" He is a pleasure to have in class and is always asking questions. This first Most Outstanding Award will go to Abiel Sintele. And Abiel is also receiving the Boss Reader Award for reading the most books this term, a total of 21 books. Nice. And here, come for the next one, Abiel.
Good afternoon, everyone. So now we will move on to Infant 2. For our most outstanding is one young man that really strives his best to do all his work. He pushes forward all the time, and he really excels at everything that he does. So our most outstanding goes to Dante Thomas. For our next award, we had a young lady that would have done a really great leap within our school year, and she would have been very well at her work. She would have done a lot of hard work and make a lot of progress. And we want to give this award to none other than Kyla Job for most improved student.
Okay, so I had one more outstanding student, but he is not here today, hence the reason why I left it out. But the second most outstanding student in Infant 1 is Ethan Scanterbury. Okay?
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. So the standard 1 teacher is not here. So, but I would just like to present the book. So I call on Mrs. Nichols, our education director, to assist me. Right, so I have the most outstanding pupil as Leander Wilshire. Right, Leander is not here. Right, and another outstanding pupil, standard 1. Yes, another outstanding pupil, standard 1, Alia Thomas. Alia. I am the standard 2 teacher. I have 2 outstanding pupils. And I could tell you they go neck to neck. Yes. They are not here, but I will just call their names, right? If a representative from their family is here, they can come to collect the book. But these pupils really have me going, right? They really have me going and they challenge me a lot. And I love the challenges. Yes, they challenge me a lot. They are quick to, correct me, try to correct me. So sometimes they would argue me down. Miss, is this the right phrase to use? Miss, you think this is the right word to use? And sometimes I even have to go online and show them certain things, yes? To prove that I am correct, yes? If I am wrong in any way, I gladly accept it and tell them thanks, yes? But they are very outstanding, and one is Kayla Allen. Any representative from Kayla Allen here? And the other one is Myasia Brown. Yes, Myasia Brown. 2 very outstanding pupils of standard 2, and I know I expect great things from them. So thank you very much.
Well, guys, you already know I don't like to be up here, right? So I'll be quick. There are many, I should say, all of my standard 3 are outstanding. I only have 3 of them here today, but I'm giving out for 1 each. And the first one, Jadel, don't be surprised, right? And don't be upset. But baby boy, it's not you today. The most outstanding pupil is a young man that he stays very quiet. He doesn't do much as far as stir things up, you know? He just does his work. And he gives me that face when he's done, and I'm like, okay. And when he's wants some more, he gives me that face as well that says, Miss, I want some more. He has not caused much ruction as little boys do. And so I'm grateful for that, very much so, Mr. Kyle. So, yes, Kyle, it's for you. Yes, he is shy. Like I said, standard 3. I'm gonna miss you guys. Anyway, my most improved student goes to a young lady who at first wasn't keeping the information, wasn't staying focused, and then all of a sudden, we started with spelling, and she just spelling and music, and so it started. So I'm very happy to give my most improved to Miss Melanie Duncan.
And now we are moving on to standard 4. Right, so I have a most outstanding pupil. That pupil has shown consistency throughout her time in standard 4. Right, and that award goes to Kalia Peters. So my next award is for the most improved student. Now, actually, I have 2. 2 of them showed their determination and their hard work for success. One of those students is Shamaki Kerr. Right, so the next student is not here today, and that would be Azaria Edwards.
Thank you, Ms. Garcia. I will proceed straight into our certificates and awards. Don't be afraid, Standard 5. I'm also going to mention the most outstanding Standard 5 student and most improved Standard 5 student, but it will be in a combo format, right? So we'll get everything one time, okay? Nice. Because of time, we want to get out of here quite quickly to enjoy the afternoon at Comfort Inn. Right? Nice. So the first student, sir, and you will present the certificate to the student. The camera persons, please be on standby. The awards, parents, please be on standby. You will be presenting the award to your child this evening. So 2 persons to be on standby, the principal and the parent for each child or parents, special guardians. I know there are some grandmothers inside here who are more active than the mothers and fathers. You too can come and assist with the presentation. We begin with Shay Salazar. This evening, Shay will be presented. Brother Barry, is it possible to have Nivea on the screen at this time as well so that she can be seen? Our first hybrid graduation ceremony with Nivea Hazel joining in from Texas. Shay Salazar is awarded this evening with the most outstanding student in Standard 5. Shay is a boy, right? So this is Nivea, right? Shay Salazar, you can come right ahead. He also receives award this evening for excellence in mathematics, English language arts, social studies, general science, and physical education. Shay Salazar. He will be given the certificate first. So you will take the picture with the certificate and the parents will come with the award. Remember the format to take a picture? Right. Is there any representative for Shay this evening? Sir, so you will do the honors. Sure.
All right, so I'd want our education director to assist with this. Since his mommy is not here at this time, I just want the director to give to Shay this special award. And Miss, you can stay on, I believe. Yeah, come down. So if you want to take your picture.
The next award is for Nivea Hazel in Standard 5. She will be awarded with the Most Improved Pupil. She also receives award for Excellence in English Language Arts. Nevia Hazel, I would like her parents to join us, please, and receive Nevia's stall. Nevia is unmuted. Is it that Nevia wants to talk to us? As if mommy to talk to us.
Hello. Can y'all hear me? I hope you can.
Talk to us.
Hello. Can y'all hear me? I hope you can.
Talk to us. Okay, we'll get a live feed with Nivea later on. So Mr. Lovelace will assist me there. We proceed with Miss Kimani McPherson. This evening, she will be awarded with Most Disciplined Student in Standard 5, as well as Excellence in Bible, English Language Arts, Creative Writing, Music, Social Studies, and General Science. Miss Kimani McPherson.
Right, so one of the parents supposed to come so you can give her the award. Right, and go daddy and mommy again.
The next student is Most Punctual Student, Gabriel Clark. He's also awarded Excellence in English Language Arts, Social Studies, General Science, Agricultural Science, and Physical Education. Our next awardee is Miss Kylie Taylor. She is awarded for Most Outstanding Female Student of Standard 5. She is also excellent in Bible, mathematics, English language arts, creative writing, music, social studies, and general science. Kylie Taylor. Thank you. You can applaud the students. Okay. The next awardee is Miss Akia Sandy. This evening, she is awarded for Most Helpful Student and Most Improved in Reading and Mathematics. Akia Sandy. I'm seeing Daddy. Am I seeing Granny? Our last awardee this evening is Rondian Allen. He is awarded Most Improved Male Student, Most Helpful Male Student. He also receives excellence in music, mathematics, social studies, and agricultural science. There is also a special award. So we had the Fresh Award from the pastors' wives, and we also have that award from the pastors, of which Rondian also receives. Please remain.
All right, so he would always also receive, hold on, Rondian. He would also receive the Male Student Award, and this is for spiritual influence. It is, of course, provided by the education, should I say, department of the Glamorgan Church. All right, so Sister Bianca, all right, the education secretary, all right, she told me I could go ahead. So Sister Bianca, on behalf, Rondian, sorry, on behalf of the education department of the Glamorgan Church, all right, you are presented with this award. It is, of course, a voucher that, well, when you open it, you will see exactly what is highlighted. So, and you have one more thing to get, hold on. All right, I call Mr. Devines to present this at this time. All right, he's looking for someone to take the pictures. All right, so he would explain what it is all about.
Mrs. Nichols, our esteemed education director, Dr. Faith B. Israel, and all other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good and wonderful graduates of 2024, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the Child Welfare League of Trinidad and Tobago, the Moriah branch to be exact, or their president, Mrs. Claudia Benjamin, to present to the most noteworthy student of John Roberts School of S.D.A. this special voucher to Mr. Rondian Allen. When you open it, you will see what is there, and we trust that by the grace of God, you will make full use of it. Congratulations.
I would like to pause to give Nevea. Yes. I would like to pause to give you a moment now to unmute. Nevea's grandmother was able to put together this.
Yes, ma'am.
This. I would like to pause to give you a moment now to unmute. Nevea's grandmother was able to put together this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I would like to pause to give you a moment now to unmute. Just mute. Nevea's grandmother was able to put together this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I would like to pause to give you a moment. Just mute and listen, and then you'll respond after, right? Nevea is clad in her gown, as well as her stole printed, and we are grateful for this opportunity. So you can unmute and say hi to your classmates, and the classmates can respond accordingly.
Nevea, use one device. Just talk through the Zoom. Pause the...
Hello?
Right, we're hearing you good now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello, I hope you will have a great rest of the year. I am happy I have graduated, as you can see right here, as the sign is saying. And I hope you have the rest of the rest of the year is good for you and your family.
Thank
right,
you very
we heard
much.
it loud and clear. Thank you.
This has brought us to the end of the award ceremony. Do enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you, Ms. Hakima Garcia, for ably assisting me.
With great pleasure and pride, I stand today to introduce not one, but two lights of our way. Remarkable individuals in whom we confide, achieving the highest honors side by side. Throughout their time in our hallowed walls, dedication and resilience marked their calls. Commitment to excellence set them apart. Their journeys tell tales of hard work from the heart. Excelling with a GPA of 3.75, their academic prowess truly comes alive. Balancing responsibilities with pursuits so grand, time management and determination in hand. Their quest for knowledge, a relentless fight. With deep commitment, they shine bright. Making a positive impact in our school's domain, their efforts a testament to their gain. Three admirable qualities both ladies share: love for music, kindness, willingness to care. Singing, composing, instruments in hand, tutoring, leading, volunteering, they stand. True excellence in lifting others high, their positive impact reaching the sky. As we gather to celebrate their milestone grand, echoes of excellence we honor and understand. Embracing the future with limitless sight, these journeys of distinction bring pure delight. Join me in welcoming the heartful chairs or valedictorians of 2024 pioneers, Miss Kylie Taylor and Miss Kimani McPherson. To the podium now, with pride, they will glisten.
Good afternoon, dear principal, cherished teachers, parents, beloved, esteemed well-wishers, and graduates gathered here. Today we stand with hearts so full, pride, gratitude, excitement, and a touch of sadness too. We gather to celebrate a milestone bright, a chapter closing, another in sight. Our theme, Echoes of Excellence, rings true, honoring the journey, embracing futures anew.
To our parents, pillars of unwavering love, your support and guidance as constant as the stars above. Through thick and thin, you stood by our side, your sacrifices and wisdom a never-ending tide. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go. Your teachings and values in us forever will glow.
To our teachers, how can gratitude be conveyed? Your passion, your patience, or curiosity inflamed. You've nurtured our talents, instilled a love for learning, your kindness and commitments, our hearts forever yearning. Not just academic lessons, but life lessons too. In every phase of our journey, we'll carry the wisdom from you.
To our well-wishers, thank you for your faith, believing in us, encouraging us to chase. Your presence today, a testament true to the community that has uplifted and embraced too. Your faith and motivation, a light so bright, guiding us forward into the night.
To our fellow graduates, this path we've walked together, memories, lessons, laughter, through all kinds of weather. Each of us unique, yet united we've grown, facing challenges, celebrating victories, never alone. Remember, your excellence is not a place where we reach, but a journey, a striving in every heartbeat speech.
As we embrace the future with lessons learned, the bonds we formed in our hearts they burn. The journey ahead, unknowns it may hold, with echoes of excellence we'll be bold. Ready to face challenges, seize opportunities bright, with courage and faith we'll step into the light.
In closing, hear these words from Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord from heaven. Plans for welfare, not for evil. A future and hope so grand. With confidence and commitment, let's take our stand. We did it.
All right, so we have 2 awards to give to these 2 outstanding students who over the years continue or would have, as it were, been side by side or close to each other in terms of their performances. Hence, they've been part of the process here this evening as the valedictorians, as we would call them. We have them side by side. So to give the awards to these 2 wonderful children, not that the others aren't, right, but because of what you would have achieved over the years, we call on our education director to assist us with providing these 2 special tokens And we want at least one of the parent of each one of these children to join them as you can proceed to the front and the pictures can be taken, etc. You need to be the picture. Go ahead, just take the picture. Or the grandfather coming, so you can enjoy the picture as well. So you will be in the picture, you need to be in the picture. Give me sister. Yes, you have to be there. Yes. Excellent. All right, we have one more person coming. So Granny is coming as well. Yes. Very nice. Yeah, man.
All right. So at this moment, we're asking our graduates to rest the trophies down, put away the certificates, because at this time, they're going to give us their graduation song, and we're going to sit attentively. So let's welcome them to present their graduation song.
We are here. Can you see us now? Soaring high above, from the clouds beneath. Look at where we've reached. Can you see us now? We are here. 'Cause from below we climb to move up higher and win the race. We are here. Someone really told me you will succeed someday. So try your best, believe in God, and you'll turn out okay. Though the small beginning and obstacles in your way, you'll find the strength when you trust in God. The end will be so great. Now we're reaching higher side and towards the sky above. We fly. So look at us, we're here. We are here. Can you see us now? Soaring high above, from the clouds beneath. Look at where we've reached. Can you see us now? We are here. 'Cause from below we climb to move up higher and win the race. We are here. Dreams and aspirations that have set our course today. The school we chose did motivate and help us on our way. The success flight we boarded it, towards the sky we fly. The end will be magnificent, from small to large, oh my. Now we're soaring to higher sides and towards the sky, oh my. We fly. So look at us, we're here. We are here. Can you see us now? Soaring high above, from the clouds beneath. Look at where we've reached. Can you see us now? We are here. 'Cause from below we climb to move up higher and win the race. We are here. 'Cause from below we climb to move up higher and win the race. We are here. 'Cause from below we climb to move up higher and win the race. We are here.
That upper part was killing me.
We pause for a photo moment. Education director to join in the group, school supervisor, principal. So we start with those persons first. We add in our teachers, proceed with our parents. Should just step forward, come forward. Go behind, behind. Yeah, 2 rows, and then you can, yeah, and you can trickle in on the, go behind. Yes, in between, yeah.
The designated photographers will take the photos. Just smile and look ahead. Joining them will be the Masters of Ceremonies. You will remain. So we are taking it in stages, and then you can remain right at the top there. Yes, more central if you can. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. The teachers will join in. Who taught this class. They will be joining us. Mrs. Abraham King and Miss Jonelle Nichols. Taller parents, they are spaced behind the graduates. I guess Miss Abraham King will join in behind the graduates as well as Miss Jonelle Nichols.
We thank you so much. So the graduates, you remain standing, and the parents, teachers will return to their seats.
Right, I'm calling on Miss Akia Sandy and Miss Carissa Belfast to do the vote of thanks for us.
We want to thank all the persons who made this day a success.
God, teachers, parents, and well-wishers.
Our sponsors, the entire membership of the Mount St. George S.D.A. Church, the Masters of Ceremony, which we'll take this opportunity now to present them with a small token of our appreciation for them. So we'll ask Shay to come do the first presentation. Yes, Shay. So we'll ask Ms. Joanna Nurse to come forward.
Thank you for being our master ceremony and carrying us through today.
Right, so our next master of ceremony, we'll ask Miss Nakila Lovelace. So on behalf of all our students and our parents and teachers of John Roberts, we want to say thank you for all the work that you have done this evening to take us through the ceremony today. We thank you for your work. You're welcome.
the graduation. We listened and we are ready for the next step.
Thank you, everyone, for today.
Can't let this moment end. We're trying to hold our breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in us, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take our hands. Will you share this with us? 'Cause adults without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for us. Never, never
All right, he's coming, but we would have our closing prayer at this time by Randy and Allen.
Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the journey these graduates have completed and for your guiding hand upon their lives. As they step forward into new beginnings, we pray that you may bless them with courage. Amen.
At this time, I ask you to stand as the graduates make their exit.
Let's hear it for the class of 2024.
Yes, we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers.